Charlie Kirk was JFK'd. And the reason I say that is because, well, JFK did not support the Israeli cause. He did not support the idea that, Israel should be able to have nuclear weapons and keep their program silent while we just test the rest of the world. The whole world, we're saying, listen, you have to report, to the global, I forget what the group is, where you have to register if you're a nuclear power. You have to let people know. The only country that had nuclear weapons that refused to, have that looked into, the Dimona facility, was Israel. And the more he pushed on that, it wasn't very long after, when he was really pushing that he passed away. And so we look at Charlie Kirk. He left the Israeli cause. He woke up. I genuinely think Charlie Kirk just lived most of his life unaware of the influence Israel had on the United States and of the parasite that it's become. And I think that he got into politics with good intentions, extremely intellectual, extremely intelligent, very charismatic, super likable guy, just so likable. I didn't even agree with most of his stances, but he was just a charismatic guy. He seemed like what I would call a good person. Now, do I agree with the views he had? Not all the views he had, definitely not, but he was just so charismatic, and there's no denying that he was, a likable person. And then you could see like the evolution of Charlie waking up to Israel's influence on the United States, because of his friends, like probably like Candace Owens in his ear, continually telling her to wake up. I mean, we even saw her waking up on the internet, over time. She was pro Israel. And then she realized, oh, wow, like there's a lot more to this. And then, of course, right when Charlie Kirk fully wakes up, or I wouldn't say fully wakes up, but right when he really starts to change his tune, because they wanted him to be that guy that just stayed in line. And then he was probably eventually going to become president of the United States. So if he wasn't supporting Israel, that's a huge problem. He had such influence on people. So it made sense for them to kind of suppress him like that.
So you think it's at that level with regards to Israel, etc., rather than the conversation he was having?